All right, am I live? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to the page to see if I'm live. Oh, okay. There's one person watching. The Inky Tech Gremlin. Hello everyone. Did you see what I titled it? Hi. Hi everyone. Oh my gosh. Hi Matt. Oh, you guys. Yes, Dave and the Tech Gremlins. Okay, this one's the Inky Tech Gremlin Lovestream. Yoy, 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 yoy. You know what? That makes me feel like uh at home, right? The Tech Gremlins totally was Dave's fault. Oh my gosh. We have to blame Dave, right? And we're back. We should listen to Let's Blame Dave. I wonder if it is on my computer handy. Hold on one second. Let's see if it's a handy anything at all. I don't know if it is. It might be on my Dropbox, which would probably cause a problem. But let's just see for a second. It might not be. Let's see. Well, I'm like, well, no, it's not. Okay, and I don't want to mess anything up. I think I ended up doing the water thing wrong. I drank some water. Oh no, friendly. You got nauseated. Do you think that you got nauseated? Did you drink too much? Because you know what? Sometimes when I drink too much coffee or something, and I feel like I get myself a little too much acid in my stomach, then I drink water and then I get really nauseated. And that's not fun, is it? Okay, so Esmeralda, isn't that funny? The stream came right in the middle of when Esmeralda's was getting her print signed. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this again because I don't know how much of it went through, but I'm just gonna go ahead and oops, I'm gonna give, oh wow, that's different. That's different than it was before. I'm gonna give Audrey her halo back. It was being different this time. Oh wait, do you see that? That's a heart. There's a heart. Aw, do you see that? Audrey's holding up a heart. That's love. Aw. Yeah, look at that. Oh, so it doesn't want to be a halo, but it definitely wants to be a heart. There's no mistaking that's a heart. Aw, Audrey, look at that. Oh, you know what, friendly? I did the same thing. To me, I felt like it was getting worse. I thought I was actually, I thought there was a serious problem with something in the water that I was drinking, but I think I was so stressed out at that time. I was going through a really stressful phase of my life, and I was drinking coffee and all kinds of things that I think were upsetting my stomach. So when I drank water, it was kind of like it stirred things around. So I don't know if that's what's happening to you, but if you could eat something, maybe a cracker or something, that might help. Okay, so the song that you're doing, Indie Game Fan says, is inspired by the bottom of the pit, and the notes are the same as Chemical Plant from Sonic 2. Oh, there we go. So so it sounds like you have this like figured out, right? And when are you going to share that? We talked water intention and now light intention, right? Nerd, music nerd, there's nothing to be ashamed of being a music nerd. Good morning, Vivi. How are you doing? So this was a very impromptu stream, and since you just came on, I just wanted to show you that Audrey sends you love all the way to where you are. Look at all that love. Esmeralda, when you get a chance to see this, because I don't think you're with us now, but I'm so excited you'll get a chance. And I'm not finished signing it yet, but I love that it's Audrey love right there. Ah! Oh no, friendly. Okay, so just so you know, that stuff used to happen to me, and I was so concerned about what was happening. Was I like allergic to water? Was I allergic to something that was in our water? Whatever the case is, but I ended up, I think I just ended up having to quit drinking coffee at that time. I mean, this was a few years ago, but it was concerning because the same thing, I'd drink water and I'd get so nauseated. So I hope that you feel better soon. And yes, Kat, do some fan songs. Everybody do your fan songs. Do your fan songs, and then again, make sure that we all know about it. Um, Water intention and light intention. I love this. Oh, should we do? Okay, so I had mentioned this before, but just for fun, we could do one of these. I could pull a card from one of these decks. It's kind of fun. And just see what it says. This is an astrology deck. Ooh, yes. Okay. So it's the Heavenly Bodies Astrology deck. I'll just pull a card just for fun. It'll be a card for all of us. So I like to kind of geek out on these pulling of the cards on these decks. Because sometimes what you get is really profound, right? So here we go. La 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 la. Dearest me just had oral surgery. Oh, was that today? And how are your gums feeling? And has the stuff worn off? We could do two tarot deck. I mean, we've got this Heavenly Bodies astrology deck, and I will do one. Oh, the neatly loves bacon. Ooh, I love your little bacon symbol. All right. Kira, you've done a bone reading. You know, people do tea leaves too. They can read tea leaves in water, like in a teacup. I've never done it before, but we got all these. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sometimes it depends on what they did. I too have had the numbing agent last for a very, very, very long time. All right, I'm just gonna get, let's see which card. Which card wants to be drawn, you guys? Okay, so I got the cards. I'm gonna see which card wants to be drawn. La 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 la. Oh my gosh. Super Aiden, it was really sweet. I love that you sent your buddy's drawing my way. Sometimes it takes me a little while to see everything, as you know, but I do my very best to get back as soon as possible. And I love that your buddy felt inclined to do it because he's really got some good work, like cute artwork. Mm. Ooh, yes. So we're doing, here's the card, everyone. It's the cardinal card. It says instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. So this is for all of us, okay? So I'm going to read it. I drew the card for all of us. And this one's not actually tarot, but tarot decks are cool. I do have a tarot deck. It's a cat tarot deck. And the font's so small. I can barely yes, Super Aiden, send it in the Instagram. Please do. The font is so small in my tarot deck, I can hardly read it. So that's why sometimes it's nice for me to get these other ones. You know, I actually had a tarot card deck recently, but it was like dark and kind of scary. So I sent it back because I like things to be a little bit lighter and brighter. As you know, I resonate a little bit more with forest fairy vibes. So let's see. Let's see if we can find this cardinal. What does it mean for all of us, right? Let me see. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Kitty Tarot, that's right. Where is this cardinal? This is the first time I've drawn this card. This is a relatively new deck that I received. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is for all of us. The pioneering force is linked to new beginnings. It initiates and changes the status quo. It's a seed crackling open, revealing its first sprout. And in Mother Nature's cycle, it's expressed as the start of a new season. The cardinal sign of the zodiac, or the cardinal signs of the zodiac, are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. I'm actually a Libra. Energetics is initiation. The experiences it invokes are new beginnings, instigating change, a fresh start, a pioneering spirit. The shadow of this is inconsistency and lacking follow through. So here is your message. Okay, this is the message to all of us. Oh, Curie Pebble, Lumi is literally right there, right over by me. She's sleeping. I don't know where Betty is. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. It's time to forge a new path. Be bold and step outside of your comfort zone. Call on bravery to blossom. You're held by the unconditional love of your angels. This is relevant to any area, large or small, where you feel blocked or in need of a push. The change you seek begins with you. And even small shifts can create an echo. All right, so everybody, if you've been putting off doing something, oh no, Friendly, I'm so sorry to hear that the nausea is getting worse. I wish you had something to eat, some kind of a cracker, anything. Aw, sweetie, thanks for showing up. And do lay down. Do lay down. And maybe that this is for you then, that new thing that you're doing, your new beginning is going and taking care of your body right now. It's definitely telling you something, right? But yeah, go lay down and take care of yourself. Aw, and Super Aiden, thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, I'll have to go soon too, but I'm just so happy that that you all decided to stop by. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So for all of us too, bye, Super Aiden. We love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Remember, as the card said, if there's something, a project or anything that you wanted to get started on, this is your thing to say. New beginnings. It's time for new beginnings. So, aw, look at that. Manifesting a fabulous rest of the stream. You guys are the best. Yeah, go take care of yourself, sweetie. Aw. You guys. You guys are also sweet to each other. I love that. I love it. Oh, thank you, Kiri. I will look at it. So if you're sending me anything on Instagram or Twitter, just know it could take me a couple of days because I'm still in the middle of this tax project and some magazine work. I don't know if some of you may not know, I'm also a magazine editor, and I have been a magazine editor for almost as long as I've been a voice actor in the world of natural health. And so I like to write a lot about things that are going on in the natural health world. And so it's deadline time, and I've been getting a lot of requests for writing and editing articles. Sky, you're saying that message is relatable. You know what? Same. I mean, seriously, I feel like this deck, that's why I want, these are my two favorite decks that seem to be very in line with everything lately. They've been the most cosmic ones that have related to what I've been doing. So I'll draw some of these ones as well. But yeah, if you've been sitting on a project, or if you're like torn between, oh, I really want to do it, but I'm going to go scroll on Instagram instead, do the project. At least start on it, because even what the card said, even a tiny little bit of momentum will take you places. And so if we even spend 5 minutes on whatever it is, 5 minutes is better than no minutes, right? So every day, a little bit of some project is probably near and dear to your heart. Oh, I love this. I love that you're into natural health too, Terodona. Aw, you guys are amazing. And thank you. I'm always looking over here because, as you know, I didn't want this computer to get messed up. I'd like to be able to talk to you all and have the stream going and do it all on one computer, but I'm a little scared of that. Oh. So Indie Game Fan got back from making a concept, from what I'm thinking, a bit longer, different chords, but still with the same area. Okay, you know what? I love that. I love it. You will make sure to share that with us, right? Even if you share the a very raw version, like an acoustic version of it, I think that that would be great. We all need to support each other and lift each other up in our creative ventures, right? We all need to do it. So which chords did you end up with? Okay, so I'm going to do this one. So this is a fun one. My friend Tenley gave this deck to me. It's called the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. I don't know if you've ever heard of Denise Lynn, but as I was just talking about being in the magazine world, this woman, I first heard of Denise Lynn because she would show up in the magazine a lot because she was a feng shui expert who wrote a lot of books and helped people with their feng shui in their home. And so when my friend Tenley gave me the Sacred Forest Oracle deck, I was like, wait a minute, Denise Lynn, isn't she the feng shui expert? And Tenley was like, I'm not quite sure. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's who that is. So I thought, how cool is that she's also doing oracle decks? And this one's a pretty magical deck as well. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Kiri, yes, send me the Lost Wolf. Lost Wolf. Hmm. You know what? Yes, Sky, absolutely. So Sky 707 says, for me, I was thinking about acting. I joined a theater club at my school and I hope to take a theater class next year. I'm excited. Definitely try something you want to try. That's exactly it. Try it, even if it scares you. I've said yes to so many things over the years that terrified me, but I wanted to do it, or I saw other people doing it and I was like, I'm kind of jealous. I want to do that too. And there's only one way that I could do it too was to do it, right? So I'd sign up for something. Um, I'd say yes to something that I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I said yes. Like one of the first big things that I ever said yes to, that really terrified me and kept me awake at night for quite some time was, yeah, saying yes to doing theater, live theater. I was so afraid, another deck, live theater. Then after I was doing the live theater, then I said yes to being on live television, and then I said yes to all kinds of stuff. Gotcha, Angel. Good night. Good night, Angel. Yeah, so do it. Do the theater, do the music, do the things, do it all. And if you're like so scared of doing something that is really hard on your nervous system, then just do a little bit of it. Always be kind to our nervous systems when we're doing it. I think fellow creatives can also deal with like a little bit more sensitive of a nervous system. So sometimes we can get like extra nervous or extra anxiety about these things we really want to do. So also be mindful of our nervous systems while we're doing it. Um, Indie game fans got some chords. F sharp A, C sharp D. Nice. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, happy Valentine's Day to you too, Matthew. Oh, sending you love and hearts as well. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate it, everybody. Wow, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. Oh, I've seen some hearts flying. Okay, do you mind if I do another one or two of these? I'm gonna turn off. So I've probably got another 15 minutes. So if anybody wants to hang on for another 15 minutes. Ooh, yeah, theater club. Theater club is great. You meet some wonderful people. You get to do so many amazing things in theater. You get to build your confidence. You get to play characters. It's just so amazing. I mean, anything, right? Anything that we get to do. Yes, here we go. All right. So this deck, I usually like to do 3. So I'm going to do 3, okay? And sometimes it takes me a second to decide which card to pick. I'm a little picky. I'm not picky, I just wait until the cards decide to tell me which cards want to be picked. You guys, thank you so much for your, oh, I see all kinds of fun stuff. I guess we could do this more often. I mean, it's hard to coordinate a lot of the cast, but I'm sure I could get a couple of folks every once in a while instead of something as big, what trying to coordinate so many people all at once. But just come on, impromptu like this, right? We could do cards. You know what I could do? I think this could be fun. I could print out the chords to some of our songs, like Let's Blame Dave and everything. And we could do sing-alongs. I mean, it'll be kind of hard to do the sing-along. But that could be fun, Let's Blame Dave sing along. I guess we could have done that tonight, but we could do that next time. Yeah. Okay, so Cat knows. Okay. That's what I do. I just shuffle and then the cards, like I think I found our first card. And I will shuffle and I will just kind of go through. I've been talking a lot. Have you noticed that? Oh, what does Eric have on the Twitch stream that I could do? Try that? I could try it. Bring the cards. Yeah, I love to bring the cards wherever I go. The cards and the ukulele go with me everywhere. Sing-alongs and draw some cards. Let's see what else. Let's see which is the third one that wants to show up. Okay, here we go. We got 3 cards. Okay, the first one, Forest Temple Enlightenment. And Wise Woman of the Grove, Grace. And Air Spirit, Knowledge. So let's see what these have. Oh yeah. For a weekly chill Lovestream once a week. Oh my gosh. You know what? That could be really fun. That could be really nice. Yeah, because Eric has his Twitch streams and it was fun to show up on his. You know what? I could highly I will highly consider all that. And even if it just like started out maybe bi-weekly right now, just in case. And even if they're short, even if they're just like an hour or something, we could do it, right? We could do these things. All right, how about, hi Gally Gal! Forest Temple. Okay, so here's the first card we drew. Okay, so now these ones are a little bit more storytelling, okay? The sound of delicate chanting fills the forest. You follow the sound as you walk down a meandering path into a small clearing. Before you, a forest temple becomes visible. As you get closer, it feels that the chanting is penetrating deep into your soul. Something seems to be shifting within you. Everything is the same, yet everything is somehow different. Meditate on the light within you and around you. Connect with the ever-present energy of the divine. Right now, your awareness is increasing. Your ability to understand the world is shifting. More and more, you can see situations from all points of view, and this creates an expansion in all parts of your life. This card can also reflect times when you're seeing the world from only your point of consciousness, which is dramatically restricting possibilities for you. A one-sided, adamant view of life can block a vast influx of light, joy, and connection to the Creator. Strict adherence to your beliefs can obstruct wonderful opportunities from flooding your life. Be willing to step outside your limited points of view and see the world from others' perspectives, and your life will expand. In temples throughout the world, initiates withdraw from their surroundings in order to gain an expanded perception of the inner reality of life. Intuition and healing abilities emerge during these times. Light is flooding into your life now. With enlightenment, you'll feel the expansion from a limited sense of self to an awareness of the cosmos around you. The spirit of the forest temple says, positive changes are coming. You are lightening up, feeling buoyant and free. Your connection to spirit is deepening. Old beliefs about who you are and what you deserve in life are falling away, replaced by incredible new paths. All right, so there we go. We've got ourselves feeling expansion in our lives. Really sweet. Okay, so wise woman of the grove. Wise woman of the grove. What does the wise woman of the grove say? Fun fact, Tim is not only the FNAF voice actor in the Dark Revival, but Becky Shrimpton is also in the same game as well. That is so cool, isn't it? Lexi, thank you so much for coming. And I hope that you get better soon and no chills. I'm saying, okay, wait, Lexi, just so you know, that light, okay, just bring that light into your world right now and feel better, okay? Mwah. Aw. So light intentions. Tarot Donna, I feel like there was a song I was thinking of singing at the beginning of this. It's a song that I'm producing actually that has a lot to do with light intentions. Maybe I could sing that as our on our way out. Maybe. Okay. So the wise woman of the groves, Grace says the wise woman of the grove steps forward and hands you an intricately carved wooden box. This is my gift to you. Guard it well. With care, you open the box. Inside rests a perfect ruby. It sparkles in the light. This is a joy activator, she says. Hold it to your heart and all around you in all directions. All beings will relax and find joy in the moment. Joy is the greatest gift. It is a gift of grace. It is the greatest gift that you can give one another. When this card chooses you, you are at the advent of a remarkable time of ease, wisdom, healing, joy, and inspiration. Your ability to hear the voices of spirit is rapidly expanding. Spirit guardians are watching over you with immense love and kindness. Being in the state of grace means also being blessed by divine forces. Grace can mean having enough inner nobility that even if you know your opinion is absolutely right, you don't push the point. You're willing to drop it, knowing that in the great scheme of things, it's not that important. Besides, there are times to be abrupt, starkly honest, but this isn't one of them. Be diplomatic and gracious in your interactions with others and speak with love and kindness. The spirit of the wise woman of the grove says, you can relax and let go. Your path is guided. Spiritual nobility is growing from within you. The spirit of grace is softly unfolding in your life. Kindly honor the truth of others. Even if you don't agree or if you know better, the Creator knows the truth. So this one is basically a joy activator. So the first one is light. This one is joy. Very interesting because it literally, the song that I wanted to sing for you that has a lot to do with light and joy. So I don't know. Okay, so air spirit, knowledge. As you stand in the center of the forest, a subtle breeze lovingly touches your cheeks. Gentle gusts rustle the leaves above you as the spirit of the air approaches upon her boat of light and wind. In the quietude, you sense the wind whispering messages to you. I keep messing up. You receive this card when you need to think things through. This is not the time to be impulsive. Do not react instinctively to situations and people. Take into consideration all points of view. Do your research, listen to others, and speak your truth. Take time to weigh the pros and the cons of a situation. It is an excellent time to begin a new venture or project. It will succeed as long as you are thoughtful, organized, and focused. There is a remarkable wellspring of wisdom within you. Take a breath, slow and deep, and delve into that inner knowledge. It will guide you in the right direction. Air represents wisdom, our mental acute activity, and our ability to reason. It's also associated with thoughts, intellect, communication, and comprehension. Through our breath, we can speak and express ourselves. Our lives begin with our first breath, so air is connected with new beginnings. The spirit of air oversees friendship, clarity, and positive focus in life. The spirit of air says, inhale. Take a moment to think things through. Think as well as feel the right direction. Get clarity and become focused before stepping forth. And take care to have thoughtful communication with others. Wow, this is pretty cool. Isn't that interesting that our air one also had a lot to do with the one that we got in the first deck? So all of this stuff seems very, very positive. So the light card, activating the light, activating the joy, clear communication, and going through with that new project, which is also what this other deck told us to do, that it's time to do this new project, whatever it is, stepping forth into it. So looks like we all have some homework to do. But I love that light, joy, stepping into the new projects, all of those. So that was kind of cool because I do have a song that is not a bendy song. It is a song that I am producing right now. I'm working on it, and it is about light and love and joy. So there's a possibility I could play that on the ukulele if anybody would be interested in that. If not, that's fine too, because you'll still get stuck hearing it at some point, because I've been singing it. Actually, I have it on my YouTube channel. I've sang it a couple of times during my on Instagram and just recorded it. So I know there's at least 3 or 4 recordings of it out there. Whew. Maybe we can all just sit there. Oh, Neon Australia. You're doing some hard work on your stop motion video and it's taken a long time to do it. Never apologize for that. I know how much time it takes you to do that. You know what? And I think sometimes we do need to have a moment, just step away from our work. I step away from things all the time, and then I come back to it and it's like, oh, I needed that, because our brains are still working on it, right? So that's really so good. And Matthew, yes, indeed, always see the light. Yeah, there is a lot of light available to us at all times. Sometimes it is challenging to get there because something can step in the way. And it can be a lot of stuff. Like right now, my stuff is, I'm being challenged by there not being a lot of light in Oregon at this time of year, or still dealing with a couple of other things that, the house issues that happened during the ice storm and everything. Yeah, Cat's dad, break things down into munchable chunks. I love it. So Gally Gal, what was this stream all about? That's such a good question. So there was some signings I was not able to get to on the last Lovestream. So I did them here. And oh, there we go. We're back to being able to put a halo on. So I did some of these so I can make sure that Andrew got the opportunity to get the signing, at least a recording of it, if not live. And the same thing with Esmeralda. And the Esmeraldas got the opportunity to have more of a, oh wait, where did it go? Now it's not being a heart anymore. Here we go. But anyway, so that's what's going on. So yes, it's not, so yeah, so Gally Gal, thank you so much. You were so sweet. Yeah, winters in Oregon are rough. I have a hard time with winters in Oregon, and I've been here for a long time and I've never gotten used to it. So basically, Gally Gal, I just got on to sign those, and we've just been having fun talking about being creative, all kinds of things. Oh yeah, so you've been in a dark place. So Sky707 is saying, been in a dark place for nearly a year and it's been getting better and better. Yeah, especially with the things you love doing. That, I mean, seriously, when we do things, so Gally Gal may not know this, but Stalked, I was actually having a really rough Oregon winter the year that I started doing my web series Stalked. Because I have a rough time in Oregon winters because I do love the sun. I'm a sun lover. And it was the first year ever that I actually enjoyed a winter in Oregon. You know why? Because I needed it to be dark. I needed it to be overcast. I needed it to get dark early so that my friends could come over and we could film our scenes and everything early so everybody could get back home for dinner or do what they needed to do, go back to the other side of town, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, wintertime is I like wintertime in like Costa Rica or Florida, Southern California, anywhere. But yeah, so winters in Tennessee, yeah, is winter. I mean, some of us, and again, I think as a lot of creatives, we're a little bit more sensitive to seasonal changes. So seasonal affective disorder is a real thing. And I'm so glad that we all resonated with those tarot cards because they really, I mean, I'm sitting here right now. I have a few projects that I'm working on as well, and I get distracted or I get overwhelmed. I have this big, huge stack of stuff I'm supposed to do. One of them is just even like updating my actor's website. If you go to my voice actor website, you will see that Audrey's not even on there yet because it's on my list of things to do that I haven't done. And I kept thinking, this is the time to do it. It's winter. Now is the time to do the inside stuff. And the inside stuff is a lot of creative stuff that we can do in front of the computer, or we can organize things. We can make our graphics. We can do all that stuff. And then we can play when the sun comes back out, right? Yeah, isn't that funny how it did call us out? It did. So anyway, so it's beautiful though. So we all got this opportunity to be reflective and say, okay, so the cards are saying something. And that was all positive to me though. So if we're all going through a struggly place right now, which it sounds like it, aw, yeah, people harassing, dark winters, anything. Yeah, you don't have any projects. I wish I could give you some of my projects. They're all projects that I kind of have to do myself. I mean, I wish I could send things out to other people to do, but if anybody else has any projects, we could share them out. Kiri, I'm glad that you have people that you can turn to. That's one of the most important things we can do, just turn to people that can help elevate us, lift us up, elevating, we turn to people that can help us feel elevated. So I do feel called to sing this song because it goes with the cards and I wanted to sing it anyway. And some of you have heard it before, but I'm going to do it, okay? Because it goes too perfectly with the cards and I'm going to sing it to help elevate us, okay? And some of you know it. There is so much light in me. There is so much it can hold me and you never want to. But it can hold me and you never want to. Yes, it can hold me and you never want to. All right, that was for you. My gift from me to you. Aww. Yeah, everyone. Thank you. Let's all of us just sit here together and just hold space for one another. For all of us who might be sitting in a dark place right now, no matter what it is, wherever we're struggling, let's just take all of these words from this song. There's so much light in me. There's so much love in me. There's so much joy in me that it can hold me and it can hold you. And we can gift that to one another and give that to ourselves. Just hold space for one another right now and help elevate each other and help one another out of our dark places, and just know that we're all here for one another. We wish the best for one another, right? Yeah. Aw. Thank you all so much. Let me see what you're saying. Oh, you little sweeties. You guys are all so amazing. Thank you so much. You have no idea how many times I've come into the, and come into our spaces in a dark place or struggling. I mean, you guys all were with me on those times that I had all those Inky tech gremlin things. And I was really struggling in those because I'm just like, I just want these streams to go well. And I don't know what's wrong with my computers. And I was really getting frustrated and upset. And you guys were always there lifting me up. And not only with Inky tech gremlin stuff, but on Instagram and on Twitter and in DMs and everything. So you guys are always just have been such a lovely supporter of me, and you've always helped to elevate me. I know several of you followed me and were really super sweet with your comments when I was doing the 40 days of devotion song challenge. And I mean, that really inspired me to keep going, because some days I was like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. I don't even know what I'm going to sing or how I'm going to show up to this thing. But I did, because I felt like I was being supported. So I hope that you guys always know that we're all here for one another, supporting one another. Yeah. Aw, I hope you're all having a beautiful, beautiful evening too, and morning. Yeah, just Kat, you said it. You said it. Oh my gosh, Kat has said it, right? Just because we were born of the darkness does not mean that we belong to it. Blah blah blah. Blah. I can't even speak. Yeah. So yeah. So you know what? Aw, you guys. Oh, another great song is by Mercy Me. What is the song? Maybe we could do covers, Maybe we can share, maybe somehow we can share a song list, with one another of songs that really lift us up. Put it on like a playlist, a shared common playlist on Spotify or something. But yeah, right? Because we all go through dark times. We all have challenges of all different kinds, and it's so sweet to be able to know that we are all in this together. We're not alone, and we will get through them. It's another important thing to know too, right? Let's see what everybody's saying. Mercy Me. Oh yeah, okay. I Can Only Imagine by Mercy Me. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check that out. I don't think I know that song. I Can Only Imagine. Or maybe I do and I just don't realize it. I'm writing it down now and I will totally check it out. Emu! Oh. Oh. Oh, you guys, Betty's here. I Can Only Imagine. Yeah, I wonder if I've heard it. Sometimes I know songs and I don't realize I know who sang them. Do you ever just listen to stuff? I listen to stuff a lot that I don't know who the artist is sometimes or what the name of the song is. I just know I like it because I'll listen to it on a playlist and I won't check what the playlist is. Betty! Oh, it's not only a song, but it was also a movie? Okay, I'm gonna have to totally check this out. Come here, Betty. Did you guys all hear Betty say hi? Betty, come here. Everybody wants to say hi to you. She doesn't like me to pick her up, so I can't let her say hi. Oh, you guys, you're all so super duper sweet. Thank you. We're always free to choose to believe what we want to believe. Yeah, let's believe that that everything is working out for us. Right? Let's always believe that. Even if sometimes it looks otherwise or feels otherwise. So I love the idea of the playlist. And I love the idea of Betty saying hello. Come here, Betty. Come say hi. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. And I'll probably have to go. I said I was going to go in like 15 minutes, but then I just felt really called to share the song. I just felt like it just went so perfect with the cards. You know why? Because we had the light and the joy. And we were having our heart with the, there we go. Here's Betty. We had our Audrey heart. I just couldn't say, I was like, there's the love. We had our light and our love and our joy here. There's no way the song shouldn't be played. Look at everybody, it's Betty. Look at Betty. Aw, our beloved Betty, right? Aw, here she is. Isn't she the sweetest? She doesn't let me pick her up, so I always have to do it. It's Betty's way or no way, right? Here we go. Here's our Betty. Here's our Betty. Look at her, everyone. Here's Betty. Betty is, oh, wow. Shock Rock, yeah, I didn't even realize we were going to be on this long, but we just kept going and going. 30-minute goodbyes. Okay, that's so I'm not the only one. This is good. So this is just a theme. We did that on the last live stream. We used to always tell you guys, we'll just do the 2 hours. Everybody knows how to how to do our 2 hours and then go, but 30-minute goodbyes, we did it on the last live stream. And yes, we did it on Eric's Twitch the other day, and apparently I'm gonna do it too. You need more Betty and Lumi pictures, Carrie. Yeah, we need to get some more out. I've taken them. It is I will share some more out because these two need to be seen, right? They're so darling. So we say so long for now. We'll meet again soon. It's hard to say goodbye. That's it. So I'll say so long for now. We'll meet again soon. You know what? We probably need a song for that. We need a so long for now. We'll meet again soon. In fact, I'm going to write that down because that could be the way that we end and everybody could do it. So long for now. We'll meet again soon. Because, yeah, I don't want to say goodbye, right? And then, so long for now. We'll meet again soon. Aw, this is so good. Neon, you have a 2 cats, Precious? Aww, Precious. Aw, yeah, she's so happy, isn't she? Well, Carrie, yes, I love your kitty photos too. Aw. We'll say yeah, even if we say goodbye, but we know we'll get a chance to get back soon, right? Aw, look at everybody sees Betty, right? Aw. Oh, thank you so much. Are you leaving? Matthew, thank you so much. Oh, bye. Yeah, you guys, these memories are all going to stay with us for a long time, aren't they? Aw, you got gravy gremlins? Ooh, I like it. You guys. Oh, Sheila or Shyla? Sheila and Pepe? Or Shyla and Pepe? Shyla and Pepe or Sheila? Shyla? Aw, you guys. Yeah, kitty cats. We love our pets, don't we? Pets are so amazing. Hey, happy Valentine's Day, okay, everyone? I hope everybody has a beautiful day. on Valentine's Day and every day, right? Every single day. I will let us go soon because I know everybody probably has a lot of other things they need to do tonight besides look at me pet Betty. Oops, there's Betty. And we don't want Betty's butt. We'll just cover that up. Here we go. Here's Betty again. We love our Betty, don't we? Oh, here we go. And then I got those again, the halos. Okay, so everybody, oops, Betty just turned off my other computer so I can't see all of your, I can't see what you're all saying, but I'll try to turn it back on again because I want to say goodbye, but Betty literally just stepped on the computer and turned it all off. So hold on 1 second so I can say proper goodbyes. Of course, Betty would do that. Betty's the best though. Oops, we don't want to look at Betty's butt. Okay, so I can't see what you guys are saying right now because Miss Betty stepped on my computer. Okay, YouTube. We're gonna go to YouTube and we'll go to my channel and then we will say our proper goodbyes. And I will hope that everybody has the most beautiful rest of your evening. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining me on this ridiculously impromptu hangout. I cannot thank you all enough for hanging out with me. Oh, here's the Inky Tech Gremlin love stream. Okay, so here we go. Oh, dearest me. Oh, Betty looks like Toulouse. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, you guys. Yes, drink water. You know what's so funny about the water thing? I went to the gym today. I work out at a Planet Fitness, and this guy just starts talking to me. This cute older gentleman. He's 80 years old from Laos, and he just wanted to talk to me about the importance of drinking water. He's like, "Do you drink water?" I'm like, "Yes." "How much water do you drink?" I was like, "I drink probably between 32 and 48 ounces. How much water do you drink when you wake up?" I'm like, "I don't know, a cup?" He's like, "I drink 3 cups." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "You need to drink all the water. Drink the water. It's very, very important." And I was like, "Okay." And he was very, 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 very adamant about drinking water. And actually, I'm so glad that we've talked about this because he said, tell everybody you know how important water is and how important it is to hydrate yourself and make that the first thing you drink when you get up before you drink any coffee or anything. He drinks 3 glasses of water. This gentleman was 80 years old, had very, very, very nice, young, youthful looking skin. He says as all because he drinks all of his water, very, very healthy, likes to take care of himself, but he continuously said that he loves the water. Oh, yes, it's me, Funtime Freddy from FNAF. I heard you're the voice of Audrey from Bendy in the Dark Revival. You are correct, Funtime Freddy. Hi, yes, you have heard. Oh, girl cat's name is Shyla and boy cat Pepe. I love this, you guys. I'm so glad. Oh, you're leaving, Sky 707. Okay, bye. Some people are already leaving. Hello, everyone. Yes. Isn't this funny? So I'll let you guys go and just I'll say 3 minutes because then I'll make it at 6:55 my time. You guys are so cute. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks for hanging out with Betty. Thanks for letting me sing to you. Thanks for being here while I signed these prints. Thanks for all of your kindness and for all of us getting together and spreading light and love and joy to one another. I love that. Thank you for sharing all of your hobbies and interests and musical interests that you play or musical instruments that you play. Oh my gosh, Kira, you've got so many. You got so many. Max, Timber, Susie, Amara, Binks, and Soba. Oh, I'm so happy that you guys all joined me. Oh, you guys are amazing. Seriously, you guys are just so amazing. Never ever forget that. Even if we are sitting here sometimes, and I can be the queen of this, so I'm just giving you guys this right now. I get distracted a lot and sometimes I don't go on social media. So sometimes somebody might send something to me. I've been tagged in a few stories lately and I didn't get to it right away. And then I'm like, oh no, I feel bad. Can you repost it or something? Because sometimes if it takes me 2 or 3 days to get there, then I feel like, oh, I didn't get to it. But sometimes I am sporadic when it comes to being on social media because I spend so much time on my computer because I'm a writer and because I'm, trying to work on all these other things, that then I'm just like, I have to stay away and do something different. I can't always be in front of screens. I used to have 20/20 vision, but because I spend so much time in front of the screens, I have to wear glasses now. And so I'm trying to keep my vision good too. So I don't always jump on, but I try my very best, and so I will get back to you at some point. So even if for some reason it feels like I'm not around or you've sent something to me, I'll let you know if somehow I missed a story or something like that, but I'll get to you as soon as I possibly can. But you're always still awesome no matter what. Yeah, sometimes, and I know I did see that somebody tagged me on something amazing recently. I was like, oh, I need to get back to that. So just know, if you ever tag or put somebody in the Bendy cast, something, but we know that somebody might be in a play right now or something, we will get to it as soon as possible. But that doesn't mean that you're not still awesome, or that we won't at some point see the amazing art or something that you did that you want to share. Kiri, that's very sad that you lost your rabbit. I'm so sorry. Anytime we lose a pet, I can't even. I have had the most traumatic experiences losing pets. I have been so shaken up to the very core of my being. My heart has been broken so deeply from losing pets in the past. Even to the point that at some point I was like, I can't have any more pets because my heart breaks. So the heartbreak is excruciating. So I have such a hard time. Um, oh, Gally Gal, you're gonna look up Audrey and Bendy. Yes, isn't that funny? And you know what? You look up Audrey and Bendy, and and it will also be in the horror genre. So that's kind of fun, huh? So I'm so glad to hear your bun bun, Carrie, is no longer suffering. Losing pets is just awful. And the hard part is trying to tell it, try to share and express your pain with somebody who doesn't get it. So somebody who's maybe not a big pet lover, some people who don't have animals, they don't understand the deep, 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 deep love that we have for our animals. It can be challenging to share your heartbreak and grief with somebody who doesn't quite get it. So it's always nice that we know that there are people that do. Yeah, yeah. So we totally get it. So Bun Bun, I'm glad that he's no longer suffering. He'll always be in your heart. And Tarot Donna, you're gonna send a light message. Oh, if you need to touch a tree, that's me. You know what? There's nothing better than touch a tree medicine or put your bare feet on grass medicine. I love that. I love nature medicine. Oh, yes. And Fun Time Freddy. I'm glad Audrey got out of the Inky situation. Yes. It'll be so interesting to see what happened to Wilson, right? Oh my gosh. And Shippahoy Dudley. Shippahoy is a really interesting character, huh? Oh, dearest me, four pets, two dogs and two cats. Yeah, it's the hardest. I mean, my heart has never broken as much as when my pets have passed away, especially if something really, 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 really tragic happened, or I don't know what happened to them, and then my mind has to make up stories about what happened to them. It's really, really, or I mean, it's all of it. I've had pets that I don't know what happened to them, and that's tragic. The pets that I do know what happened to them, or I had to take them to a vet or have a vet come to my house to help them transition. And so all of those things just break my heart. There's nothing, there's no way that my heart hasn't broken, whether I did know, whether I didn't know, or whether I had to make the decision. So I totally feel for all of us, right? Um, yeah, well, I wonder what will happen in Bendy in the Cage too. Oh my gosh, I wonder what's going to happen to all this stuff. You guys know that I know just as much as you do when it comes to anything Bendy for the future. So we're all in this together. Oh, endears me. Thank you. You say I love small live streams like these. They're more personal and comfortable. Yeah, you know what? It is interesting. I was a little bit nervous about doing it myself because I'm like, nobody's gonna want to hang out with just me. But apparently we're all hanging out together. It's not just me. But and clearly I can talk a lot because you guys are giving me something to work off of. So thank you for talking too. Um, wow. Yeah, Carrie, it's so nice that we make sure that our pets are happy until their final breath, wherever that may be. And that is so true because they bring so much happiness to us, right? They provide us so much love. There is nothing like the love of a pet, right? And to quote from an angel, yes, we're dying to find out. We are all so I can't wait to find out all this. I can't wait to find out about the movie. Anything. I'm so excited to find out, and I'm glad we're all in this together. And Kat, thank you so much. It's so funny how all of this is happening. You know what, Sky? Don't worry about being nervous about joining because I was nervous, like, am I gonna have anything to say? But again, I'm just working off of our conversation here. So all of us in this together, right? We just did it. We drew cards, we sang. We gotta talk. Oh, Carrie, that's really a sad story. Yes, I can imagine Ophelia. That I mean, I can think of some of my pets that had passed away years ago and the tragic last moments, and I'm like, okay, give it a moment. That's okay to feel it. Whoo, and to send love to them and everything. And because yeah, I can still think of things right now, and my heart can still break, and I'm like, whoa, I don't want to go there. I spent so much time thinking about that. I give myself moments to think about that and to then send love to my beloved pet that has passed in whatever manner that they had passed. And I do give myself that time to to feel it, because that's one of the things when feelings come, they just want to be felt, right? And we can think about it, and then if we allow ourselves to feel the feeling, and then we then the feeling can pass eventually. Gally Gal, thank you so much for coming. She so Gally Gal came because Gally Gal knows me from Stalked, which was my first big my first big production that I've ever done. 3 years of it. So thank you so much for coming. And there will be more Stalked stuff, Gally Gal, because thank you for still keeping it going. Yeah, Stalked. And I love the fact that Bendy and Audrey also horror. I had no idea horror was my genre, but apparently it is. Yeah, so it's funny how that happened, like how it all. And I love that some of the Stalked fans actually were Bendy fans, Gally Gal, and sometimes, yeah, it was really interesting to see when I started announcing that I was Audrey, that some of the Stalked fans were like, whoa, I had no idea. Never in my wildest dreams would I have been able to see two of my favorite things collide with you, Aaron. So that was kind of fun to see it cross, like the crossover. So here's another crossover, right? I love it. Oh, Audrey, meet my friends. Oh, so me and Audrey became friends. So here's what Funtime Freddy says. So I decided I have Audrey meet my friends Sun, Moon, Earth, Lunar Eclipse, Monty Gator, and Solar from FNAF. They were happy to see Audrey to be our guest. That's so sweet. I love that. Ah, Kat, I think you're right. The genre picks you. Yeah. I mean, it's funny because I used to love horror when, I mean, those were some of my first books that I read. I told you guys I was leaving, and here we still are. But I'll just share this. When I was a huge book nerd growing up, and my mom loved to read Stephen King, John Saul, Dean Koontz, all these horror books, and they were very, very thick, and they were very well written. And I would read all my books and then run out of my books, so I'd read my mom's books, and so that's where I started reading those books. And way back in the day, we had all the cable channels too, so I could watch all the scary movies, and I could watch them, all of them, all the time. And I loved it. And I loved the thrill of it. I loved the storytelling. I loved the formula. Anna, I love that. Something that's interesting. Horror helps to understand the feeling of humanity. That's exactly it. I've studied why people like to watch horror, and we do get this opportunity kind of like, it's kind of like the same way that we watch sporting events. I don't watch sporting events, but I understand why people do. Uh, because we get to channel emotions into things, right? So we get to channel emotions into uh, the things that we watch. So we watch sad films, so we can express those feelings. There's all kinds of stuff, but we get an opportunity when we're watching sporting events to get excited and to cry because maybe our team didn't win, and to do all these things. Same kind of stuff in in horror as well. Oh, Tara Donna's got to go. See, and I got to go do the same stuff too. Okay, it has this. Yeah, the horror is a beautiful genre. It has so many ups and downs, right? Twists and turns. What's gonna happen? And then yeah, just getting that feeling of like in your body. So that was always my favorite. And actually, I really used to love. And one day I would love to. It would actually be fun to produce something again in the horror genre. I would love to do a B grade movie. Um, yeah, it would be so much fun to do, to actually create something. Let's see, we got, uh, just for fun, what's my favorite Marvel hero villain? Mine is Spider-Man and You know what? That's a really good question. I feel like everybody's, like all of them seem to have their own little special things. I'm gonna have to think about that one because I've never really thought. I mean, I love Spider-Man, absolutely, but I don't know if I have a favorite. Um, because I feel like everybody's got their own special traits to them, so I have a harder time. But yeah, watching horror movie night, that could be fun. That could be very, very interesting. Oh, and Galley Gal when I have auditions for the production, right? Because it could be super fun, right? And just campy as heck. Because I love campy things. I love anything campy. Oh, Music Monday. So Jason Charles Miller is going to do Music Mondays on Twitch starting soon. Thank you for letting us know. That's beautiful. Thank you, Kat. Okay, and if I have auditions, when I get to the opportunity to do this. Okay, everybody, yeah, let's go. Wonderful. Yeah, let's go ahead and go because I told you guys I was going to let you go 30 minutes ago, and now I am pulling the Eric. So I pulled an Eric. So we should all go, and I'll let everybody go to their night and go do what they were going to do, and wish everybody love and joy and light and a super duper duper happy, lovely Valentine's Day. Hopefully I'll get a chance to say hello and give a happy Valentine's wish on social media. Oh my gosh, okay, Toonie Voices Demon, I just want to say I got the Goodwill bins. I found this. I probably at the most, this thing was $2, maybe at the most. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for showing up. Thanks for being here for all of it. Thanks for being here for the cards, for the song, for the signing, for the love, for the chat, for everything. I really appreciate you all so much. I'm sending you this kind of love. Let's do this again soon. This was so much fun. I just I can't believe it. This is amazing. I'm just so thankful that you all showed up tonight to hang out with me and to hang out with all of you, all hanging out with all of us. So I love you all so much. Thank you for hanging out. Bendy family galore. I'm so glad that Galley Gal joined us too. Like, so yeah, so let's do this on a more regular basis. I would be happy to. Just, yeah, horror, comedy, my favorite. I'll have to share some of the things that I've been in, horror comedy stuff. Everybody just good night, big hugs, lots of love, Wonder Hoy vibes. Light, love, and joy to all of you. The most beautiful Valentine's Day ever. Mwah, mwah. Seeing you on the other, I'll see you on Twitter X and Instagram. And again, just so much love, so much light, so much joy. I'll be seeing you all soon. Just mwah.